So, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the show Ask Me How. So, today is the 77th episode, and I welcome you all for any doubts, any queries, any questions on Vedic mathematics. Yes, Mr. Mukesh, you were saying something. Now you can ask. Suresh Chandra, you are from? Yes, Mr. Mukesh, you had some queries?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah, please ask.
Sir, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Can we know how is the difference between abacus and Vedic maths and normal maths, what we do in our school days?
Okay.
And my first question. And the second question is the age group, what you had said, the first age group is in between 8 to 10 years, and second age group will be from
No,
11 to 14.
that
Correct,
was
sir?
the categories. That was the categories. I'll give you the clarification. Okay, so first question is
Category.
so first question was what is the difference between normal mathematics or the conventional mathematics and Vedic maths and how it is different from abacus, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Now, Vedic maths is not a different subject. Let me make it very clear to you. It is not a different subject. Whatever you are studying in mathematics and all the calculations you are doing in maths, to make it simple, Vedic maths is used as a tool. So Vedic maths is what makes your mathematics easy, simple, and faster. The reason behind this is Vedic mathematics has been practiced long back, even in our forefathers or used to do it, and it was in our Vedas. The name itself, Vedic mathematics, it is derived from our Vedas because it has been from Athar Veda, the fourth Veda. So when you talk about differences, entire mathematics can be done with Vedic maths also, but in an easy manner. That is one uh, first point of that. It can be done in an easy manner. The second important thing is it can be done in a number of ways. I'll give you very small example. If you have to multiply two numbers, how do you do? There is a normal procedure. But when we come about Vedic maths, we have 4 to 5 approaches to move ahead. It is like when you are asked to do something and again you are forced to follow one path, then the things become difficult. For example, that day also I was discussing, if I ask you that you have to come to Haveri to Bangalore by a bullock cart only or by road only, then you'll think twice. But if you are given a free hand, howsoever you can come, it may be bus, it may be car, it may be flight, it may be train. At that moment, you'll find it more easy. You'll might find it more comfortable. So the advantage of Vedic mathematics is, first advantage is it is a journey of transformation from fear of mathematics to confidence in mathematics. Why? Because all your mathematical calculations, they are being done in a simple way. So first thing, journey of transformation. Second, you attain a feeling, yes, I can. Now, why do we send our kids to school? Only for two purposes. The first one is social interactivity, and the second, to gain confidence. But are we really gaining confidence? Or our kids are going down and down? So that you need to understand. Right. Now, here, it also reduces the maths anxiety. You might have often observed that maths is always treated as a fear factor, as a havoc, as a stress. And this has been induced in the minds of a child. And that is a reason most of the students would say, oh, maths, let's not do it. Or they run away. And the third ability, what we were discussing on, is the ability to think. See, you'll always think when you are given a chance to think. Now, we are forced to follow one particular technique, one particular method. So, where will critical thinking develop? When will critical thinking develop? And when will be the student able to solve in a different manner? Just simply take it an example. Students or kids, they are fresh minds, correct? And we as a teacher should have narrated this subject, mathematics, as the most easiest one. You know why? What is the reason behind it? All the students or all the people would have the same answer if they are correct. Is it possible with any other subject? You talk about any sciences, any social sciences, any language subject. Do we have the correct answer? All of us? No. So this is the only subject. But here also we differ. Here also we are not able to fetch that correct answer. Why? Because we are not confident enough. We are not given a chance to think over it. Generally, a class is 40 students. 30 students are always going for after school tuition, what you call after school classes, with the same teacher or the different teacher. And 10 are again for failing. And I'm not talking about 10th class, 12th class. I'm talking about 4th class, 5th class, 3rd class also. It is with everyone. So just think about it. In class 3rd or in class 2nd, we do have only addition. A child is not able to understand that in the class. And again, is not able to understand in the after school tuition. How do you think it is possible? So there might be a reason behind it. The reason is you are enforcing him to follow a same technique. You're forcing him to follow the same methodology. And please believe, even our fingers, all our fingers are not identical, not same. So when a child is not able to understand one question in mathematics, that is not his problem. It is it is a problem of a teacher if he understands. You have to guide him in another way out. But as per our curriculum, as per our syllabus, we cannot do that. We are forced to follow only one technique. And this was the most, asked question. Today is the 77th episode. If you check with the first episode, second episode, or even 10th episode, this was the only query with all the mothers. How will they be able to solve questions in the school because they get marks on the basis of steps? So how will they able to work out? I'm talking about 2021 when NEP was started or when national education policy was announced. Today we have gone a long way. People understand what is Vedic maths. They know what is the advantage. But that was the time when people used to ask, what will happen? How will they score? Right. So maths, whatever you do, Vedic maths will just make that simple, easy, faster. That is a one thing. Now coming to abacus. Abacus is again a tool which is used for fast calculations, mental speed. But the difference between abacus and Vedic maths is it uses a physical tool which is made up of beads. Second major difference between abacus and Vedic maths is, now, can you carry a tool every time to your school? Can you carry a tool every time to your exam center? No. Vedic maths is a mental ability. It develops your mental ability, enhances that skill. So you're carrying your brain every time to school or even exam hall or anywhere you talk about. The third important difference, abacus is mostly used for the arithmetic operations. The first four basic arithmetic operations, that is addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Yes, they go for squares also, cubes also, but it takes so much of time. If you talk to any center who is offering abacus, they would say it takes 3 years. Whereas whatever we discuss right now, entire arithmetic and algebra, that can be covered in some months or some days in Vedic mathematics. So after class fourth, they don't have anything to offer also. Nowadays, if truly speaking, most of the trainers who were earlier into only abacus training, they are shifting to Vedic mathematics because they need kids above age 5, above class 5. So they have one particular question, what to teach after abacus, right? Second, and the last important thing, what you can call it as a difference is Vedic maths is easy to understand, easy to learn, even online. Abacus becomes a bit difficult, right? I don't say ki you cannot learn, but in comparison, it is. Am I clear, Murgesh?
Yeah.
Any other question you have? Okay. Second question you had, that you saw that brochure and it was age criteria required.
Yeah.
Now, see, for Vedic mathematics, what is the minimum eligibility? Let's talk about first that.
Mhm.
When I teach to the teachers or when I go for the students, the basic eligibility is they should have an understanding of single digit addition and tables up till 8. Now, this is what is minimum required. They should have a knowledge of single digit addition and tables up till 8. So, preferably, we go for an age group of 8 years and above. When I talk about 8 years, that means class 3rd onwards. Now, that what you saw in that brochure was the category was 8 to 10 years. Now, when first time you are implementing, so all 8-year, 9-year, 10-year, they have more or less same level of understanding. So that was the reason for that particular batch, 8 to 10 years, that course was designed, right? Even wherever my books have been implemented, now, whether a student is in class 4th or 3rd or 5th, we need to start from the basic itself, from the first topic itself, right? So that was the reason we had given that.
We can implement from first, sir, first standard.
No, first standard, I would give only one, I would say I can give you only one topic you can teach, and that topic is digit sum. I'll explain you regarding that also. What is digit sum? Now,
For first and second standard.
yes, only one thing. Now, I'll tell you what. But not more than that topic. And that, why that? Just for one thing, confidence, nothing else. Now, you see, you are running a school. What do you teach in class 1 in mathematics? Yes, am I
Yeah, I want
audible
to
to
start
everyone?
standard 1. Yeah.
Really, it's, I think please check with your mic. Everybody is able to hear me. What's your name?
Yeah, we can hear, sir.
Okay.
I'm about to start first standard 1, grade 1.
So
We have not yet
what
started. We are
syllabus
a
do you
15th
have
grade.
in mathematics?
Sorry,
What?
for first standard?
Yes.
No, we are not preaching right now.
So you
We are
might,
not at plan.
I'm not saying you're not teaching, but when you are planning for that, you might have worked out what would be the syllabus, what would be the books.
Yeah.
So what
A
syllabus?
three-digit addition,
Okay. Now,
three-digit
okay. Yeah.
addition, multiplication,
So
division.
addition, multiplication, subtraction. Let it be this. Correct?
Yeah, correct, sir.
Now, as per you, like I said, maths is the most easiest subject and they all should get correct answers. Do you think you'll get 100% of result of even class 1? Or in any class, in any school, do we get 100% of mathematics result of even class 1? The topics are just addition, subtraction, and multiplication.
No,
Yes
sir.
or no?
No, no.
Why?
No, no.
Why?
Because they get confused with the numbers.
No. What else? Okay, a very simple question to all of you, whosoever is sitting over here. Whenever students are doing such calculations or they are writing in the exams, we give them rough sheets and we ask them to verify their answers, to check their answers. Right? We say this. We generally use the term check your answer, verify your answers.
Yeah,
Yes
yeah.
or no? Yes or no? Yes, Mr. Mukesh. Do we say that like?
Yeah, yeah. Last 10 minutes verification will be there. In 3
Sir,
hours, last 10 minutes, whether.
it's okay. Now, can you tell me one thing? When you are asking your students or your child to verify your answers, have you given any technique to verify?
No, 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 no.
So why don't we say it directly? Please repeat this question in the rough sheet and compare both the answers.
Again, they have to do it from the starting, all the calculations.
This is what they are doing. Still in the rough work, they are doing the same. So why do we say this? Why don't we say it directly? We do the same question, repeat the same question in the rough work. Rather, we speak, verify your answers, check your answers. Why wrong statements? And this has been followed from years, and we have not amended the statements. See,
correct.
You tell me even a single teacher who will say, every day I visit one school and the same question I ask the teachers, why do you say this? Why not say simply, please repeat the answer in the rough sheet, check whether both the answers are same or not. Yes, Mr. Ganguly.
Yes.
What opinion do you have on this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, is correct. Yes, Rakshana ma'am. Why do we say them to check the answers when we have not given them any way to check? See, that is where they lack. Maths being the easiest topic, maths being all the people could have the same answers. They could have 100% correct. Still, they are not having. Why? Because they are not confident whether whatever they did or whatever they attempted, they are correct or not. So if we give them a tool with which they can verify their answers, for example, if a teacher is standing nearby and she says, yes, you have done it correct, how will that child feel? Yes, Mr. Mukesh, how will that child feel if you say, yes, you have done it correct? He definitely
get motivated.
That's what.
He'll be motivated.
That is what is required. We need to motivate a child. One way is every time teacher goes and say, yes, this is correct. Or if she says this is wrong, he'll try to check it again. What if we give them a tool to verify their answers every time? So digit sum. Now digit sum is a very simple technique just to add the digits and get a single digit answer. And with this, we can verify any question, any calculation, addition, subtraction, multiplication. So think, if a child is attempting a question and he is having that confidence that I have attempted it correct. And this is how I teach. When I'm teaching a student's class, I ask them, don't say, is this the answer? Check using digit sum and say, yes, sir, this is the answer. So from is this an answer, change to this is an answer. That is what is required. So that you can teach in class 1, though other topics don't go for it, because let them develop some analytical skills, let them develop some of the mathematical concepts. Then from age of 8 years, they can start with it. Right? Yes. Anyone else who has any query?
Sir,
Yes.
if they take first standard a bit easier, it keeps on building. The pressure keeps on building. When they come to third to fourth standard, they get many other mathematics also. Decreasing order, increasing order, multiplication, and square root, cube root, etc., etc. And they get all confused.
Sir, why do you
They
underestimate a
do for
child?
no.
Okay.
We are not underestimating the child. They mix up all the things, and if you tell that you have to do square root, they will be doing it some other way. So some other calculation they will be doing, and they will derive in a wrong answer. So what I say is, from when they are small, from grade one, we have to start motivating mathematics, because mathematics is implemented through everybody, through every age, all the ages,
So
See
fast.
all
that.
the
Why are
ages.
you doing so
See,
easy? The addition is 7 plus 5. How much?
yes, Nisha. Nisha, you have to say something.
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
Okay. So Mukesh, see the point
Sir,
is, yeah. Please go ahead, Mukesh.
no, sir. This was my query actually. And when they are in a higher classes, they start all the confusion. And for the pressure sake, we don't teach them basic mathematics, and we try to send them to
So
tuition
that
classes,
so that
wherein
so,
all the tuition
so
classes, all the classes will be there, from second standard to seventh standard. A teacher will be having all the students. She also be don't know what to teach to what child. She also get confused.
that is what I'm saying. Why government of India has now implemented national education policy and framed that Vedic maths has to be taught. Why not? If not, it was done earlier. Now they have done it, na? And you,
Correct.
if you want to see the change, I remember I gave a session in to government school teachers in 2021, and you won't believe, in the Jatland of Kurukshetra, they were not ready to
You
listen even.
you showed me the photos. You shared me the
Right.
photos
So
the other day.
at that time they were not ready to listen, but within month, when they come up with the same things, they shared their videos, and now kids are doing far better. Like for example, in tables. Now the first fear factor of a child is table. I
Correct,
generally
sir.
ask
Correct.
one simple question with every teacher: how much time do you need to write a table of 89? And you talk to any teacher, any professor, they'll always say 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And all my friends who are sitting here who are doing Vedic maths, they know it takes only 10 seconds. So that 10 seconds means the confidence building up. If a child is able to do the same query in seconds, that is confidence building. So very first important thing, Vedic maths gives you confidence, and that is only required. Even holy Bhagavad Gita says you should be motivated and confident all the time. And what we do, if we lose our confidence even in one single day number of times. I'm not feeling good today, so I'll not have food. I'm not feeling good, so I'll not work today. So what actually is required from a human, but when we have come to this universe, so only these two things are required. What is digit sum in Vedic mathematics? Can you explain? Yes, Pankaj Sutradhar, you can. I have a bit explained, but I'll share you more on this. Yes. Anyone else have any query? Yes, Rachna ma'am. Any questions you have?
Sir, for a different age group, we need to tell different this one
Which one, sir?
classes. Sir, for different age group, we need to tell different classes. For
Sir,
example,
you
for age of 8, for age of 8, 8, 9, 10, when can we combine and tell, or we need to tell different age group?
it
Eight.
would depend. It would depend on the teacher and the students both. Now, similar, it is quite similar what you are doing. You are not teaching same in your nursery and same in your KG. So how can you expect to teach same in 8th and 10th? It's
Correct.
but again, that would depend on the teacher how is handling the students, or it would depend on the knowledge of students. Right. So no comment on this part. Like, yes, the syllabus is generally the same, but you have to modify as per the requirement, as per the need. Right.
Correct. Correct.
Any other question you have? Yes, Siri, Chitra, anyone? Neha, Nisha. Anyone has any query regarding Vedic maths, or you want to understand any topic?
No, sir. I had done this course before with that Sir Bhatia was there, no? From
Rakesh
him.
Bhatia.
Yes, right. Right.
Great, great, great. So you are from which place?
Ma'am, sir, I am from West Bengal, Siliguri.
Okay. So I'll be visiting Siliguri on 6th. I have some sessions in Sikkim, so would be traveling through Siliguri only.
Okay, great, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. So anything you, since you're already practicing, so there are some of the people are there who are yet to start, and some are already experienced one. So if you would like to share anything, you can. Bhagya, you were asking something. I think in between I could not take your.
Sir, those who are into those who have adopted Vedic maths, they can share their bit of experience, sir, so that the new learners will be motivated.
Yes, I have
Or
already
else
asked
we'll
them.
end up or else we'll end up
Okay.
in giving the answer wrong.
Nothing like that. Don't take it that way. Okay, Sonu is there. Yes, Sonu. Yes, Bhagya. Bhagya, you want to say something? Bhagya, I think. Okay. Yes, Sonu. So Mr.
Yes,
Mukesh
sir.
is asking about sharing your experiences. So what do
Yes.
you think? So we
I
were
think
doing just so today. Yes, Mukesh. Have you done ever algebra, simple equations,
Sir, all forgotten, sir. To be
or
frank.
forgotten? So today
Yeah.
we were doing that, and the beauty is just observation and simple equations are solved. So
Correct.
that is the beauty of Vedic maths. It's not only in arithmetics. Yes, it is in algebra also. Yes, Suresh Chandra, nowadays schools are focusing on IIT, IMO, Olympiad, not on Vedic maths. Why? Can you give your introduction, Suresh? Because then I'll be able to answer you more in a clear manner. So Olympiads are not a new thing. It is also very old. Maybe you came into and Vedic maths. See, as per national education policy, it has to be implemented. I will not make any statement which will go for political reasons. But any policy which comes in the country, it takes time. But it is going on, and school maths teacher from Vishakhapatnam. I don't understand why don't we keep our videos on? How can we interact? Do you take the classes like that? No issues. So Olympiads are not a new thing. It's being practiced from long back. Similarly, Vedic maths was practiced since long, but for only entrance examinations, scholarship examinations. And for example, uh, all those who have the knowledge of Vedic maths, it's very clear we have different approaches to solve even a one particular question. If you see my book also, I have written around, or compiled, I would rather say compiled, 13 techniques of finding a scare of a number. Now, earlier what was happening, institutes were giving these techniques as a trick. They were using a word, I'll be giving you a trick. But the word Vedic maths was not used. And this is only due to the political reasons. You check with the statements of NIT directors, CBSE directors long back, 1981, 1975. What was their statements? It is just a bunch of tricks. And today, same governments, same departments, they are adapting. Why? Because the ruler has changed. So I will not make any statement which becomes a political issue. But yes, my belief is, if something we can learn from anything, anywhere, let it be a trick. If you say it is a trick, I accept it. If you say it is bunch of foolish whatever, is it helpful for a student or not? This is a question. If it is helpful, we should go ahead with that. If it is not helpful, we should not. So Vedic maths is very helpful, and believe me, it is a life-changing process. And I can prove you on that. Very simple questions you take. Till now, whatever teacher speaks, we just write down without even imagining what the number holds in it, what the property might be holding. And if you just observe that number carefully, you'll be able to solve that same question mentally. So this is the power. So what does this 12? It is known as visual ability. And once you develop that visual ability, you go for reasoning skills. And yes, visual ability, reasoning, and then logic. A person, a student who has these three things in life, visual ability, reasoning, and logic, is never going to fail. Just think of a situation, you are into a tough situation in any fighting, anything. If you'll be able to visualize the problem, you'll be able to solve that with your reasoning. Why do we, okay, very simple example of this is when two students are fighting, what do you say? Please calm down. Why? Basically, you want them to understand the situation, visualize the situation, think about the situation. And once they do this, they find a reason. Yes, it was a small issue for which we were fighting. And that logic gives you the solution. So VRL, visualization, reasoning, and logic. That is also a life-changing process. So I take it Vedic maths as a life-changing process. It's not only mathematics. Yes, definitely it is very helpful in mathematics if you go accordingly. But what we are doing is we are trying to cram sutras, we are trying to cram the formulas like what we were doing in mathematics. No. Just take it easy. Just think how to make more interactive, more interesting for a student. Because like Mr. Mukesh, you were telling that students get confused. I'll tell you one thing. Whichever student you find that is most confusing, just check with him. He might be remembering 40 movies frame by frame. He might be remembering lyrics of 60 songs word to word. How is it possible he can cram or remember so much? Not only education, because he lacks in the interest. If he is lacking in interest, who is at the fault? We teachers also. Because we are giving a one-way traffic. Oh, you have to follow this only. And that is where the problem is. With Vedic maths, you give number of ways to the student. So ability to think comes. And that is where they grow. Right. And this is a reason why this subject is being taken by so many social organizations also. So many organizations who were earlier into healthy living art of living, that was only into yoga, meditation. Now they are going into Vedic maths also. Arvindo Ashram, Nepal, I was with them. So many organizations, like not even in India, world. And many of our teachers are already training in so many countries. Yes. Yes, Mr. Gangli, any other question you have? Or anyone? Yes, Nupane Narayan.
Sir, when are the training sessions on?
The training sessions depend. You're talking about teachers or students?
Teachers.
Teachers, one batch I'm going to start on next Tuesday. So that would be 9 to 11 p.m. It will take around 3 months. 3 days a week, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday.
Morning 9 to 11, sir.
Evening 9 to 11. So morning teachers are not free. That is for housewives and other countries. So morning 9 to 11 is also there, but not this particular batch is starting on 29th. Yes, Sneha Agarwal. Any?
Sir, may I know the fee details?
I think, ma'am, fees and financial aspects will. This was not the topic over here. Okay, the fees generally I'm charging around 15,000 for a teacher's training program, and I do provide you 6 books in that. So all the books are have been awarded, and I got the best authors award for these books. And also, I'm the most viewed writer in the world on this topic, Vedic mathematics. So you can check, you can share your WhatsApp numbers. We'll share you all the books. Otherwise, I'm sharing a link of my website. You can have a look on the books, the syllabus, the content. All the books, they are, even if you are already a mathematics teacher, you don't need training also. The books are written in such a manner. It has 50 questions if solved, 100 exercises are there. Right.
So teachers' books, we need to have it once we enroll the training program. We'll be sending those books, sir.
That one set would be provided to you free of cost. Without that, you cannot go, because in the first class itself, I'll be giving you 2 exercises. So where will you solve it from?
Correct.
Right. And without solving, maths cannot be done, neither Vedic mathematics. And homework need to be submitted every day. Then only you'll be able to speak. Otherwise, students will make an aeroplane and throw it. Because if you're not able to solve their queries, they'll do that. See, please understand, you are doctor. Because all the students, they are suffering from pain of maths. So you are a doctor to them. So if you're not giving a proper medicine, will they take? So you have more responsibility. Correct. So you are like a doctor to a patient. So just remember those scenes when you are with the doctor and how we people behave there. Same students will be behaving with us. Shahnawaz, any questions you have? Bhagya, Shrilata, Aisha, Neha, anyone? Muthyam Reddy, Marupa. I think. See, very first, I don't know whether you like it or not. When we are in some discussion, so we should be open to it. Right, because you will learn only when you ask your query. You'll not learn by hearing some query. No, because what is in your mind, nobody can think of it. I told you all the fingers are not the same. Similarly, your query may not match with others. Aisha says we understand the importance of, but as a teacher, we should learn first. Yes. You're correct, Aisha. Yes. No questions at all? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Where can I learn total Vedic mathematics? Now, the word total is very, it's not nobody can have a total knowledge of anything. So what I offer is only arithmetics and algebra, because that is only required till now. We are not we are not practicing on trigonometry, geometry, calculus. We are focusing more on arithmetic. And yes, so I have shared the book, Sureshanda. You can share me your number. I can send you all the details. Or you can have my number. You can send me a message. I'm sharing my number, right? But I would love if you talk. Chatting is very difficult when you're talking to. Yes. See, this was not. This is not for the admissions or something like that. This is a episode. This is just to solve the queries. Whatever doubts or questions you have. So don't take it. It would be. It's like I have to take admissions, and yes, I don't want to talk on admission part. Are you facing any difficulty? If you are a teacher and you are facing any difficulty in Vedic maths, you can ask that. If you are a fresher and you have to understand what is the concept, you can ask. So nothing on the business part. It's pure discussion on Vedic mathematics. That's all. Yes, Mr. Reddy. Reddy, sir. Anything you want like to say?
Sir, I'll interrupt.
Yes, please. आज आप ही
Sir,
बाकी आपको सुन रहे हैं आज, so you can continue.
नहीं सर, मेरे को कुछ पता नहीं ना, इसलिए मैं पूछ रहा हूँ. सबको बाकी सबको पता है, इसलिए वो चुप बैठे.
चलिए कोई बात नहीं.
Sir, this 72 hours of training that includes for all the age group, both the age groups, sir. दोनों age group का मिलन है वो for all the classes.
9th 10th तक का सिलेबस हो जाता है उसमें.
9th 10th का भी है क्या सर? From 3rd standard to 10th standard we will be having.
मैंने आपको लिंक शेयर कर दिया है बुक्स. उसमें सिलेबस 6 बुक्स का अलग अलग लिखा हुआ है. एक एक टॉपिक को आप मैच करके मैथ्स की बुक के साथ रख के मैच कर सकते हैं. हाँ, उसमें ऐसा टॉपिक नहीं. कुछ टॉपिक जैसे मेजरमेंट, अब वो मेजरमेंट नहीं दिया होगा क्योंकि वैदिक मैथ्स की जरूरत नहीं है उसमें. करेक्ट. अदरवाइज it's covered.
So how
लिंक शेयर
can
कर
we?
दीजिए.
Yes, Neha, please.
Yes, sir. So, like, how can we implement this Vedic maths as a regular course in the school? Because schools are just taking it as a summer camp program, or they are just taking 1 month or 2 months program, and they are not implementing as a regular
Which
course.
city you are talking about?
Sir, I'm in Jharkhand.
Now, let me tell you one thing.
Ranchi.
How many schools you approached?
Sir, like, I have talked to 4 to 5 schools, talked in 4 to 5 schools, but the thing is that,
I'm sorry, I'm interrupting you. I'll
yes, sir.
have one simple question to you.
Mm-hmm.
When you receive a call from a bank or anyone, how do we react? And when we need something, how do we react?
Yeah, generally, like, we just say that we are not in the requirement of any credit card or any loans like that.
Most of us are from that Charan's group. He asked me just now. And that day, that marketing only I was supposed to teach you.
Mm-hmm.
The problem with all of us is, first thing, we are not facing. If that is very important thing. Second thing, how are we promoting? We all have Facebook profiles.
Yes.
Now, do you think Facebook, who assesses your Facebook profile or where does it go? To only your friends. Is your friend interested in your business?
No.
Are you interested in your friend's business? Simple question.
No.
So this is a reason why you don't get response. Very first thing, I'm coming to point because so many times I also read this thing ki you have difficulties in marketing, and I was supposed to give a lecture on that. I'm not facing any difficulty. I've given 70 plus sessions in 70 schools in Nepal, universities, colleges in India, and all paid. Not even a single free. And you were talking about they are interested in summer camps or not, because how are you going to them? Are you carrying a booklet? Are you carrying a brochure, a colored one? You are approaching a school which has a worth of millions. When a single person is approaching them, what is their mental ability? Just think over it. Are you getting my point? And second thing, they are feeling ki, let the government implement it, then we'll conduct. And
Yeah.
first thing, but it's not with everyone. I shared one 3 months back in June, around June of 6th or 5th. I shared one that anybody from Bangalore, one school is looking for a teacher. Nobody responded. People
Yeah,
who
like
responded.
sir, it was an offline. I think it was an offline project.
So what happened? Within 2 days, that was finalized, and they offered. They gave a check, advance check, and that is going on from past 3 months. It's not the way. See, the point is, when you will approach someone, they will have an upper hand. When they approach you, you will have an upper hand. This is only economics of life. I give you a very simple example. If I'm calling you, you will behave in a different manner. And if you need something, you'll have a different attitude. Don't take it personally. It's a human tendency. So where are we promoting ourselves? We are just posting on our profiles. I know so many people personally who already took guidance from me from this group. I told them, this is the mistake you are doing. Even worse than this is, you lock your profile so that a person should first make you a friend, and then he would be able to see your profile. See how will a customer do so many things? Why will he do? He has got the opportunity to go to others. So if you want to be a brand, if you want to earn, then you have to be an easy approach to everyone. And I'm very much positive, very much, you can say, thankful. All my students, they are trainers, not learners. There is a difference between, I think you would understand this. The first thing I teach them is, don't go for free. I am charging you, you should also charge. When you start promoting yourself as less fees, free fees, then it becomes a problem. So don't comment then, sir, you are taking this session as free. This is not a class. I'm not teaching anything. I'm just here for a discussion. Second thing, you need to, like when we go for a offline work, we open an office. So same Facebook page is a office for you. And that office will always give you new people. New people will approach. And when new people will approach, they will only give you business, not your friends. Got it? Neha.
Yes, sir.
This is a problem which you face. Otherwise, in Jharkhand, if you want, I'll share you 7 inquiries today itself. But the problem is, because I make promotions, so paid ads, when you post,
Yeah.
you get inquiries. And that
Yes.
inquiries are who are willing to take admission, not a friend who is just clicking and saying, hi, how are you? So that is the difference. And you can be only successful if you are going for a paid promotion work, because who will understand your work? Who will listen to your work? You have to, ultimately, you have to promote it. Just
Yes.
by making a Facebook profile is not. So that was the topic but that is a deep, you need to have a thorough knowledge of that. Otherwise, it's very easy. You are in very, like today, the era is very cheap, I would say. I remember those days around 20 years back when I started business, not Vedic maths, my education business. I used to pay around 8 to 10 lakh rupees to the newspaper people. Today, if I take on full budget also, what is that? 100 rupees a day for Facebook ad. So are we moving towards, we say, महंगाई होगी है, कहाँ महंगाई होगी है? Ads are becoming cheaper and cheaper. The only thing is we should know. Right? Yes, Murgesh, sorry, this topic went to some promotional activities, because here most of the people, they are already from a Vedic maths background.
Yeah. No, not an issue, sir. We'll get something new to learn.
Nice. Yes. Yes, Amsa, you have to say something? Only 8 minutes left. Then I have to move to the next session, next class. So if you have any queries, you can.
Sir, a good time to talk to you
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow I have a class in the morning, 9 to 11. So 11 you can talk.
Okay. After 11, I will be calling you.
Sure. But before 1:30.
Sure, sir. Sure.
Okay. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm totally packed. Yes. Anyone has any queries left? Rachna ma'am.
No queries, sir. All resolved.
Madam is raising hand. One of the madam is raising hand. Agarwal madam. Tell madam.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir is there.
Yes, Agarwal Rinki ma'am.
Hello, sir. I have only one query. There is so many peoples are there in market. They say there is a level in a in Vedic maths. So how we know कि we are comfortable with which level?
Who decides the level? Who decides the level?
Those who are promoting or promotions, they are giving some levels to Vedic maths.
Why do you want that everybody should fight with me today, sir? I'm not giving levels. I'm not giving any levels. Because we are not an authority to provide any levels. Level is always an authority of a government, a body. See, Vedic maths is being taught by teachers. Now, those who have upper hand, they have given some levels. But when I started, I thought of the way, no, it would be illegal if I say this is a level. Tomorrow I have to back it out. When government would introduce their own levels, that time we'll have to back up. So, very safe steps. I don't start with multiplication or division, the tough topics first. No. First, step by step. You know the ladder, the first step first, then the second step. So my books are mentioned, you can see here, step by step. Learn maths easy way, step by step. So step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, and step 6. I have not mentioned any levels. And by the grace of God, I would say I'm the youngest trainer. Youngest not in age, but yes, in all these people, they are doing it from 10 years, 20 years, 15 years. I just started 2 years, 3 years back. But yes, Authors Award, most viewed writer in the world. And very important is all my trainers, all my students are well settled. That is most important. They should earn. If they are earning, I'll earn. I know. Right. So levels I don't give. Rest you have to think.
I have one question.
Yeah, please.
Which is the best age for a child to learn Vedic maths?
8 years. Minimum 8 years. Because by that time they know what is table. They know tables up till 8, and they know single digit addition and subtraction. Because this is very important. Whatever topic you'll start in Vedic maths, you'll start with anything, but they should have that knowledge. So that's why this should be the ideal age. But when initially when Murkesh sir was asking about class 1 and 2, so in class 1 and 2 you should teach only digit sum, only one concept. Let them be confident that yes, whatever we are doing it correct. Sneha, you can take a letter from me, but it would be you. What I have approached schools. Which city you are talking about, Sneha?
So we already discussed that. So I was just messaging your thanks.
Anything, Sneha, means see. If anyone needs, I have
Yeah, I
framed
just
the letter.
wanted to know like where we were lacking because we are approaching the schools directly. So is that the correct method or should we go for the advertising?
Ask you a very simple question. Suppose today I approach to you, what would be your behavior? And if you need something, what would be your behavior? A very simple, normal human tendency I'm talking about.
Yeah, like if we need something, then definitely we would be interested. And if we get anything like here
So
beforehand.
why should school people entertain you, a millionaire, building a huge? I think you are also from Charan's group, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, so many people they wrote that day that they approached schools, and I answered, if you want, I'm not naming the person now. He called me up. I asked him very simple question. What do you take along with you? When you're going to a school, they have well-planned curriculum. Have you got the curriculum? You are not carrying even a colored brochure. They have every book framed. Are we carrying books with us? Third thing, we are saying I am an international trainer, and we are opposing ourselves to them. So what will they think about us? Just think over it. Got the picture? So best are first create an atmosphere, create your own place in the market. For that, it could be a social media these days. Put it on LinkedIn. Let people find interest in your topic. Let people find interest in how you teach, how you train. And then when they call you, you can put your own terms and conditions. Since how long you are doing?
Sir, it's been like 3 years.
I'm younger to you.
No.
So
We are very young, sir.
No, not in age. Sorry, not in age. No, in this
experience also,
field.
we are very younger.
It's not like that. The point is, you need to have that approach. The question which I told you, that is a practical thing. People don't want to listen this.
Like I have been teaching Vedic math since last 3 years, but before that I have been teaching in the schools also, and I have been teaching for Olympiads also. So it's been like more than 11 years.
You
Which is easier, madam? Which is easier? Which
Yes,
one
sir.
you are feeling easier and which one you are feeling
Sir, I
difficult?
am teaching for the right now. Like I am teaching for the Olympiads, and I am teaching the Vedic maths. And Olympiads, I am teaching the younger ones, like from grade 1 to grade 6.
Okay, madam. Okay. Sir, counseling is done in the training session, sir. The age group counseling.
मेरी क्लास में
basic.
तो मेरे में तो डंडा भी पड़ेगा. पूछ लो सोनू से. डांटता भी बहुत हूँ, फिर लिहाज नहीं करता कि कोई टीचर है या कोई बड़ा है या कोई है, मैं तो बहुत डांटता हूँ।
मैथमेटिक्स चीज ही ऐसा है सर, डांट पड़ेगा तो समझ जाएंगे ना सर।
नहीं ऐसा
डांट
नहीं है।
नहीं तो
प्रॉब्लम
मैथ्स नहीं।
कहाँ, मैं आपको प्रॉब्लम बताता हूँ कहाँ आती है। एक्चुअली वी डोंट हैव इंटरेस्ट इन वैदिक मैथ्स और समथिंग लाइक दैट. It is just your market is doing, let me also try. So what happens, you are doing half-heartedly, and since payments are not an issue, see, money is nothing for anyone today. They think we have paid, so why should we do homework? When you are not doing yesterday's homework, today you will not be able to perform in the class. This is the important thing. And my habit is I always ask everybody. I'm not taking workshops these days, but otherwise my 2 hours workshop was going for 4 hours, and nobody never they got up in the mid. Because when you talk to everybody, if you're solving their queries, they'll always be there. But homework is important. So I have a special group in that. Everybody is submitting homework. Anyhow, yes, anyone else? Any question left? So I think this would be my last, 77th would be my last on Thursday. Next week's we are starting classes, so we'll have another day fixed for this now. Suresh Chandra, you can share me a number. I'll definitely we can connect in the morning. Whatever personal doubts you have, we'll do it. And Amsa, any query, any question you have? See, very first thing, why are you wasting your time if you don't have any query? Simply coming and that will not solve your purpose. Whatever is coming in your mind, I'll solve it out. I know God has given me that thing to solve your query. So please don't feel shy. Chalo. So it's already 10. Thank you very much. And I've shared my number. You all have my numbers. Any doubt, any question regarding schools, you can share. I'll share you one letter. So that letter is drafted in a very good manner. So that will also give you results. But most important, they should call you. If you are approaching, they'll have that behavior only. Right. Everyone has. So we should not say, we always criticize others, but just see how we behave.
No, sir, when they do that, they will only tell, the school person will tell, we will only take that franchisee. हम ही ले लेंगे, हम ही एक टीचर को ट्रेन कर देंगे.
नहीं तो वो भी
Why
उसमें
should
कोई
we
दिक्कत
send?
नहीं है. मैं तो वो भी मैं वो देता हूँ. नेपाल में मैंने कहा बहुत से स्कूल्स में ऐसे ही चल रहा है मेरा. ऐसा नहीं है.
तो स्कूल वाले end of the day they'll approach, when they come here, they take some tips, and afterwards the school people management will approach
सब कुछ
directly.
सारा कुछ एक पर्सन नहीं कर सकता. वो छोड़ दीजिए. फिर वो मैसअप हो जाता है और लास्ट में वो सब कुछ खत्म हो जाता है.
Correct. They start ending up
आपको
in
पता है
different.
मेडिकल ट्रांसक्रिप्शन इंडिया में आया था इसी कारण खत्म हुआ, क्योंकि सबने हर इंसान ने वो ले लिया. नाउ मेडिकल ट्रांसक्रिप्शन, इफ इट वुड हैव बीन ओनली इन 4 मेट्रोज, इट वुड हैव डन वंडर्स. बट वो छोटे छोटे गांव में खुल गया तो वो लैंग्वेज प्रॉब्लम आ गई और रिजल्ट्स नेगेटिव हो गए. हमारी जो कन्वर्जन रेशो थी, वो जो कन्वर्जन रिजल्ट्स थे वो बहुत पुअर हो गए, इसलिए हमें बैन कर दिया गया. So this is what is happening when we play with these things. It will happen. Same thing is happening in Vedic maths. If instead of don't teach anything. First thing is motivate, make the child confident. अगर कॉन्फिडेंस ही नहीं आया तो वैदिक मैथ्स करा लो या उसको कुछ भी दे दो, कुछ नहीं फर्क पड़ेगा. So first is the teacher should believe in the thing. When we don't have the confidence, how will I build the confidence? So first, I need to be motivated. Ki yes, this helps me also, and I always believe in this. That this has changed my nature. This has changed my lifestyle. So I want to change others, right? So that belief in yourself is important first, right? So thank you very much, everyone. Still, anyone who has any queries, I'll try to resolve it. But I would love that you you are on the video and we can interact in a proper way. All right. Thank you very much. Yes, Subhash Ganguly, we discuss in the evening, so we'll talk tomorrow, right?
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye. Thank you. Good night, everyone.
Bye, sir. Good night.
Thank you, sir. Good night.